Hello and welcome to Health Zone Seniors. As we get older, our bodies undergo a lot of changes, some of them visible, many of them subtle. One of the most silent and significant of these changes is the gradual loss of muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia. It starts creeping in as early as our 40s, but after age 60, it becomes much more noticeable. You may feel a bit weaker, your balance might be a little off, or you may have more trouble getting out of a chair or climbing stairs. This isn't just getting old. It's your muscles trying to tell you something. The good news: you can fight back. And one of the most overlooked tools to do that is what you eat before bed. That's right. The meal or snack you choose at night could be either helping your muscles recover and grow, or silently working against you, allowing muscle to break down even more while you sleep. And sleep is a critical time. It's when your body shifts into repair mode. Your muscles aren't moving. You're not digesting big meals, and all that internal energy can finally go toward restoring cells and tissues, including muscle fibers. Now here's the thing, many people think protein only matters right after a workout or maybe at breakfast. But studies show that when you eat, protein matters just as much as how much. At night, your body still needs amino acids, the building blocks of protein, to maintain muscle tissue. That's especially important if you're over 60, when natural protein synthesis slows down. A small, strategic snack in the evening can provide the exact nutrients your muscles need to hold on to their strength through the night. So what should you eat? Let's start with foods that are high in casein protein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that delivers amino acids steadily over several hours, perfect for that overnight window. Cottage cheese is one of the best options. Just half a cup can give you a solid dose of protein without a lot of calories or sugar. Greek yogurt is another excellent choice. Look for one that's plain or lightly sweetened, preferably with no added sugar. These options not only feed your muscles, but also support gut health, which plays a surprising role in nutrient absorption. If you're not a dairy person, don't worry. Plant-based options like almonds or a small scoop of a plant-based protein shake mixed with unsweetened almond milk can do the trick. Just make sure it contains all 9 essential amino acids. Adding a tablespoon of chia seeds or pumpkin seeds boosts magnesium, a mineral that helps muscles relax and promotes better sleep. Speaking of sleep, this is another piece of the puzzle. Poor sleep contributes to muscle breakdown and slows recovery. So the ideal bedtime snack doesn't just contain protein, it also promotes restful sleep. Foods rich in tryptophan, like turkey or bananas, can help produce serotonin and melatonin, 2 hormones that signal your body it's time to wind down. Now here's what to avoid: sugary snacks, processed foods, or anything high in refined carbs right before bed. These foods may feel comforting, but they cause blood sugar spikes that interfere with your body's natural repair processes. Worse, they can lead to more fat storage and even worsen muscle loss over time. You don't need a heavy meal, just a well-chosen snack that supports both sleep and recovery. Let's be clear, eating the right foods at night isn't a magic bullet, but when combined with regular movement, even light walking or resistance exercises, and balanced nutrition throughout the day, it becomes a powerful tool in maintaining your independence, your strength, and your confidence as you age. Muscle loss doesn't have to be inevitable. It's not just about living longer. It's about staying strong, active, and capable as long as possible. So tonight, before you go to bed, ask yourself, are you giving your body what it needs to recover? A simple shift in your evening routine could make a real difference. Not just for your muscles, but for your energy, your balance, and your quality of life. Remember, small habits done consistently add up to real change, and it's never too late to start. As we get older, one of the most significant yet often overlooked changes in the body is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. This condition is known as age-related muscle loss, or sarcopenia. It's not just about looking less toned or feeling a bit weaker. It's a real and natural biological process that can affect mobility, balance, metabolism, and overall health. Sarcopenia typically begins to develop slowly in our 40s or 50s, but after the age of 60, the rate of muscle loss can increase significantly if no action is taken. This decline doesn't happen overnight. And it isn't always obvious until tasks that were once easy, like carrying groceries, getting up from a low chair, or climbing stairs, start to feel more difficult. The human body is constantly in a state of muscle breakdown and repair. In younger adults, muscle protein synthesis and muscle protein breakdown are generally balanced, allowing muscle mass to remain stable. However, as we age, that balance shifts. The body becomes less efficient at repairing and rebuilding muscle, particularly if we're not giving it the right signals through physical activity and nutrition. Hormonal changes, reduced physical activity, chronic inflammation, and inadequate protein intake all contribute to this muscle loss over time. Sarcopenia isn't just a cosmetic issue. It can increase the risk of falls, fractures, and even hospitalization. It affects how quickly the body recovers from injury or illness, and it's linked to a higher risk of chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. The process is gradual, but not irreversible. One of the most important things to understand is that sarcopenia is not just a result of getting old. It's the result of muscle being underused or undernourished. When muscles aren't challenged through movement or fueled properly through diet, they begin to shrink and weaken. Many people assume that losing muscle is just a normal part of aging that can't be prevented, but that's not entirely true. With the right combination of regular physical activity, especially strength or resistance exercises, and intentional nutrition, it is absolutely possible to slow down, stop, or even reverse some of that muscle loss. Unfortunately, many older adults unintentionally reduce their protein intake as they age, often because of reduced appetite or difficulty digesting certain foods. But this can create a dangerous cycle. Less protein leads to less muscle, which leads to more weakness, less movement, and even less muscle over time. That's why understanding sarcopenia and taking small, consistent steps to address it is so important, not just for staying active and independent, but for maintaining overall vitality and well-being. Most people understand the importance of eating well during the day, but what often gets overlooked is how powerful your last meal or snack of the evening can be, especially when it comes to maintaining muscle health as you age. Bedtime nutrition isn't just about avoiding late, night cravings or preventing weight gain. It plays a much deeper and more critical role in how your body recovers, rebuilds, and preserves muscle during the overnight hours. As we sleep, the body enters a restorative phase where tissues, including muscles, are repaired. This is a prime time for muscle maintenance and recovery, but the body needs the right building blocks to do that. Mainly protein and certain key nutrients. If those nutrients aren't available, the body may continue to break down muscle rather than build it, especially in older adults whose natural muscle building processes have already begun to slow down. During sleep, you're fasting for 6 to 8 hours or more. This means that if your body doesn't have access to nutrients before bed, it can enter a mild catabolic state where it breaks down muscle tissue for energy or repair. That may not sound dramatic in the short term, but over time, especially in people over 60, it contributes to sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass. By providing a light, nutrient-rich snack before bed, you can help supply your body with the amino acids and minerals it needs to prevent this process. Think of it like giving your body the raw materials it needs to do maintenance work while you sleep. Many people associate eating at night with weight gain, but it's not simply about when you eat. It's about what you eat. A small serving of high-quality protein before bed, such as Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a protein shake, can help stimulate overnight muscle protein synthesis. Research has shown that consuming protein before bed doesn't lead to fat gain when the portions are controlled and the choices are smart. In fact, this practice can actually support a healthier metabolism by preserving lean muscle mass, which is critical for burning calories efficiently. What's even more interesting is that the benefits of bedtime nutrition go beyond muscle maintenance. Certain foods can also support better sleep quality, which is another essential factor for healthy aging. Nutrients like tryptophan, magnesium, and calcium help the brain produce calming neurotransmitters and sleep hormones like melatonin. A well-chosen bedtime snack can help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and enter deeper stages of restorative sleep, when most of the body's healing and regeneration takes place. Another important factor is insulin sensitivity. As we age, our body's ability to manage blood sugar can decline. Eating a balanced bedtime snack that includes some protein and healthy fat, without added sugars or refined carbs, can help stabilize blood sugar overnight. Stable blood sugar levels support more restful sleep and reduce stress on the body's hormonal systems, further protecting muscle and metabolic health. Ultimately, bedtime nutrition is about being strategic. It's not about eating a big meal late at night or indulging in comfort foods. It's about giving your body the gentle support it needs during a critical time of repair and renewal. For older adults, especially those aiming to maintain strength, mobility, and independence, this small habit can have a surprisingly big impact. Eating the right foods before bed helps ensure that your body has what it needs to protect one of your most important assets, your muscle. Protein is widely recognized as one of the most important nutrients for maintaining muscle health, especially as we age. But while many people focus on getting enough protein throughout the day, what often gets missed is that timing also matters. It's not just about how much protein you consume, it's about when you consume it. And for older adults who naturally lose muscle mass more quickly than younger individuals, this timing becomes even more critical. The body's ability to absorb and utilize protein efficiently decreases with age, a process known as anabolic resistance. This means that even if a senior adult eats the same amount of protein as a younger person, their body may not use it as effectively unless it's timed and spread out properly across the day, including before bed. When we eat protein-rich foods, our body breaks them down into amino acids, which are then used to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. However, these amino acids don't stay in the bloodstream forever. They're used or processed within a few hours. If you only eat protein during 1 or 2 meals early in the day and skip it at dinner or bedtime, your muscles may go for long periods, especially overnight, without the essential materials needed for maintenance. For older adults, that's a problem, because nighttime is a natural recovery period for the body. It becomes one of the most important windows for muscle repair. A small amount of slow, digesting protein consumed before bed can help keep amino acids circulating throughout the night, allowing your muscles to stay in a more positive balance, where repair is favored over breakdown. This is especially helpful because during sleep, you're in a fasting state for 6 to 9 hours or more. If you go to bed without adequate protein, your body may begin to break down muscle to fuel other vital functions. Over time, this can lead to noticeable strength loss and reduced mobility. But research shows that consuming 20-40 grams of protein in the evening, depending on body size and individual needs, can significantly improve overnight muscle protein synthesis. Foods like casein-rich cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a clean protein shake are ideal options because they digest slowly and continue releasing amino acids for several hours. It's also worth noting that spreading protein intake evenly across meals, including a bedtime snack, may be more effective than consuming the majority of it in one sitting. Many people tend to eat very little protein at breakfast, a modest amount at lunch, and then a large portion at dinner. While dinner is important, this unbalanced approach can miss key windows of muscle maintenance throughout the day and night. By shifting to a more balanced distribution and including a bedtime portion, you can better support the body's natural cycles of repair and growth, even in older age. For anyone concerned about muscle loss, fatigue, or even slow recovery from minor injuries, adjusting protein timing can be a powerful strategy. It doesn't require massive dietary changes, just a little more awareness and intention about when you're fueling your body. Over time, this simple shift can contribute to stronger muscles, better balance, and more independence. And the best part, it's safe, natural, and fully supported by a growing body of nutritional research. For seniors especially, protein timing isn't just a detail. It's a foundational strategy for long-term health. Choosing the right foods before bed can have a significant impact on how your body recovers overnight, especially when it comes to muscle health in older adults. As the body enters its natural repair phase during sleep, Muscles need access to amino acids and other nutrients to maintain strength and function. This is particularly important for seniors who are at greater risk of muscle loss due to age-related changes in metabolism and protein synthesis. Eating the right kind of foods at night can help slow down this process and promote better recovery, muscle preservation, and even improved sleep quality. Some of the best foods to eat before bed are those that provide slow digesting protein. One standout option is cottage cheese. It's rich in casein protein, which digests slowly and provides a steady stream of amino acids to the muscles throughout the night. Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese can provide around 14 grams of protein, along with calcium and B vitamins. Greek yogurt is another great choice. It's also high in protein, especially if you opt for the plain, unsweetened varieties. Adding a few berries or a small drizzle of honey can enhance flavor without overwhelming your blood sugar. If you prefer a plant-based option, a small handful of almonds can be a great bedtime snack. They contain protein, healthy fats, and magnesium, which supports both muscle function and relaxation. Pairing almonds with a piece of fruit like a banana, which is rich in potassium and tryptophan, can further enhance the benefits. Bananas help regulate muscle contractions and also promote the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that supports good sleep. Another excellent bedtime choice is a clean protein shake, especially one that contains casein or a blend of slow and fast digesting proteins. Look for low-sugar, additive-free options that mix well with water or unsweetened plant-based milk. These are convenient for those who may not feel like eating a full snack but still want to support muscle recovery. Pumpkin seeds are another underrated food. They are rich in magnesium, zinc, and protein. Magnesium not only helps with sleep, but also plays a crucial role in muscle relaxation and repair. A tablespoon or two of pumpkin seeds, possibly mixed into a small bowl of plain yogurt, can be a nourishing and sleep-supportive option. Hard-boiled eggs or a slice of turkey breast are also highly effective choices. They are easy to digest, high in complete protein, and contain tryptophan, which helps the body wind down and prepare for rest. These types of protein-rich foods are especially helpful for seniors, as they provide the amino acids needed to protect lean muscle mass without being heavy on the stomach. The goal of bedtime nutrition is to support the body without interfering with sleep. That's why these foods are light, nutrient-dense, and designed to fuel the body's natural overnight processes without causing digestive discomfort or blood sugar spikes. Avoiding sugary snacks, chips, or heavy meals is key, as these can disrupt sleep and slow down overnight recovery. Incorporating one of these top bedtime foods into your evening routine can be a simple but powerful step toward protecting muscle health as you age. Over time, the benefits of consistent, smart evening nutrition can add up, leading to better strength, better sleep, and a better quality of life. When it comes to supporting muscle health and promoting restful sleep, two key nutrients that often go unnoticed are magnesium and tryptophan. These essential compounds play a powerful role in how well your body recovers at night, especially as you get older. Muscle repair doesn't just rely on protein alone. Your body also needs minerals and amino acids that help relax the muscles, calm the nervous system, and prepare your brain for deep, restorative sleep. That's where magnesium and tryptophan come into the picture. Magnesium is an essential mineral involved in more than 300 biochemical processes in the body, including muscle function, nerve signaling, and energy production. As we age, magnesium levels often decline due to changes in diet, absorption, and certain medications. A lack of magnesium can lead to muscle cramps, poor sleep quality, fatigue, and even increased inflammation, all of which can make it harder for the body to maintain and rebuild muscle. Fortunately, incorporating magnesium-rich foods into your bedtime routine can help. Great options include almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, avocado, and dark chocolate in moderation. These foods not only support healthy muscle function, but also promote relaxation by helping regulate melatonin, the hormone responsible for your sleep-wake cycle. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that the body uses to produce serotonin, which in turn is used to create melatonin. This natural chain reaction is vital for regulating sleep, mood, and muscle recovery. Unlike some other amino acids, Tryptophan must come from food because the body can't produce it on its own. When consumed in the evening, tryptophan-rich foods can promote a sense of calm and help initiate the sleep process, setting the stage for better overnight recovery. Foods high in tryptophan include turkey, eggs, dairy products like cheese and yogurt, oats, bananas, and seeds such as sunflower or pumpkin seeds. The combination of magnesium and tryptophan in a bedtime snack can have a powerful synergistic effect. For example, a small bowl of Greek yogurt with a few pumpkin seeds or slices of banana not only provides slow digesting protein, but also delivers both magnesium and tryptophan. This combination helps relax the body, supports stable blood sugar levels through the night, and supplies the nutrients your muscles need for overnight repair. These kinds of nutrient-dense snacks are ideal for seniors who want to maintain muscle strength, sleep better, and feel more refreshed in the morning. It's important to avoid relying on supplements as the sole source of these nutrients, unless advised by a healthcare provider. Whole foods offer not only magnesium and tryptophan, but also a wide range of supportive compounds like fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants. Regularly including these foods in your evening routine supports not just muscle recovery, but also cardiovascular health, brain function, and long-term wellness. Developing a nighttime habit of eating magnesium and tryptophan-rich foods can be a small yet impactful step in your overall health strategy. As we age, being intentional about nutrition becomes more important. Making thoughtful choices about what you eat before bed doesn't just improve your sleep. It protects your strength, your balance, and your quality of life. Over time, these small choices help build a stronger, more resilient body, one restful night at a time. Many people find it tempting to reach for a cookie, a bag of chips, or a sugary snack late in the evening, especially if they feel a little hungry after dinner. However, consuming foods high in added sugars or refined carbohydrates close to bedtime can undermine muscle maintenance and overall health, particularly in older adults. When you eat something loaded with sugar or processed ingredients at night, your body experiences a rapid spike in blood glucose, which triggers an acute insulin response. Insulin's primary role is to shuttle glucose into cells, but when levels are elevated, it can inhibit the normal breakdown of fat and force your body into a storage mode. Over time, frequent insulin spikes make the cells less sensitive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. This is especially problematic for seniors, as age-related changes in metabolism already make it harder to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Insulin resistance not only contributes to a higher risk of type 2 diabetes, but also creates an environment where muscle tissue is more likely to be broken down rather than preserved. In addition, eating high sugar or heavily refined snacks can provoke low-grade systemic inflammation. Chronic inflammation interferes with muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body repairs and builds new muscle fibers. So even if you're getting enough protein during the day, inflammation can blunt the benefits. Furthermore, many processed snacks contain refined oils, excess sodium, and chemical additives that disrupt sleep quality. Poor sleep further compounds muscle loss, since the overnight period is when muscle repair and growth are most active. A restless, fragmented night makes it harder for the body to complete its natural recovery cycles, leading to suboptimal production of growth hormone, reduced secretion of melatonin, and diminished immune function. Poor sleep itself raises cortisol levels, the stress hormone that promotes the breakdown of muscle tissue for energy. Over time, this combination of unstable blood sugar, low-grade inflammation, and poor sleep can accelerate sarcopenia and undermine efforts to stay strong and independent. In contrast, choosing nutrient-dense whole food snacks before bed helps maintain a favorable hormonal environment. For instance, a small handful of nuts, a few slices of turkey, or a scoop of plain Greek yogurt provides protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients without causing dramatic blood sugar swings. These foods support steady overnight muscle protein synthesis and promote restorative sleep. Avoiding sugary, processed bedtime treats is not about deprivation. It's about making intentional choices that help your body preserve lean muscle, regulate hormones effectively, and protect long-term health. Over time, replacing that late, night bag of chips with a balanced protein focused snack can mean the difference between losing muscle mass and maintaining the strength you need to stay active, balanced, and resilient as you age. As we age, preserving muscle health becomes one of the most important, yet overlooked aspects of overall well-being. Muscle isn't just about strength or appearance. It's about staying mobile, independent, and energized throughout the day. And one of the most powerful yet simple ways to support your muscles is by paying attention to what you eat before bed. By choosing nutrient-dense foods rich in protein, magnesium, and tryptophan, and avoiding sugary, processed snacks, you give your body the tools it needs to repair, rebuild, and recharge during the critical hours of rest. Bedtime isn't just the end of the day, it's a window of opportunity to nourish your muscles and support better sleep, metabolism, and long-term health. It's not about drastic diets or complicated routines. It's about making small, consistent changes, like adding a protein-rich snack in the evening, that lead to big results over time. So tonight, before you head to bed, think of it as a chance to fuel your body one last time, wisely and purposefully. Your muscles will thank you, your energy will improve, and your future self will be stronger for it.